Hello everyone, my name is David. You are watching Damar's Coaching, and this is my weekly question and answer videos I do every single Monday. I'm answering people's questions from the last video I did last Monday, and all of you, I encourage you to ask me questions. I'm attempting to assist people in healing from different traumas, and the best way is to talk and learn and understand what happened. So please ask me questions. Ask me anything you want. There's nothing too personal. I'll let you know if it is. There's no bad questions, only bad answers. So I'll try my best. I don't care how repetitive the questions are. All of you probably need to hear answers more and more. The same ones again. So please, I encourage you, please learn what happened to you. Please try to understand it. If you think that I can help you do that, then ask me questions. And if you think that I'm offering something beneficial to you or to other people, I'd really appreciate anyone's support that you can give me. It's simple. Push a couple buttons there on your computer and you could subscribe to my channel. You can vote the little thumbs up or thumbs down. Go down below and comment. Say hi. Let us know where you're from. Tell us your locations. Ask questions. You can put this video in a playlist. You can recommend it to other people. I really appreciate all of you that support me in what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a few years now, and I don't get paid. I don't monetize these or anything. I'm just trying to get information to spread far enough for people who can benefit from it. And it's not just it may not just be me that can help them. It may be somebody else that can help them, and maybe my information will push them towards that. So thank you for your support. Something I like to do every week is recommend something to help you guys heal from different trauma. And a big part of trauma is depression and anxiety. Huge. We are on high alert, and it releases a bunch of chemicals in our brains. And this prolonged exposure to this on high alert all the time causes depression and anxiety. I bet most of you have been on high alert, been depressed and anxious maybe for most of your life. This could have started in early childhood. So this week I want to recommend a supplement like I do often. This is ashwagandha, 1950 milligrams organic ashwagandha root powder with black pepper extract, stress relief, mood support, capsules. And I mean, really, a lot of us probably have a stress disorder and we need to be in a better mood. That's the only way to counter depression, is with positivity. And I know we don't feel like it. Let's do things we can do to help us feel like it. This is something that can do that. They say, this is what the company says, with so many subpar products on the current market, we saw a need for high quality supplements that actually work. Our ashwagandha is made with 100% USDA certified organic ashwagandha root powder. No leaves, no stems, no fillers. Pure root with black pepper extract. The way it's been used in India for over 2,500 years. This is a stress relief. Ashwagandha is a powerful adaptogen that provides a quick, natural way to help fight stress and negativity. Ashwagandha has also been shown to help with mental recall and alertness, which is always affected from trauma, big time. It boosts endurance. Has been studied for its ability to enhance aerobic exercise capacity and increase muscle strength and endurance. Great stuff here. I have found, where is it? Well, I remember. I have found 20,000 ratings on this product, 5 stars out of 5. Good stuff. Tons of good feedback. I've read tons of comments. I don't just recommend anything. I look into it. I try to get feedback on it. And this just looks like a great product. You will find it on Amazon. If you're interested, I will put the link down below in the description box. Anybody who's taken it, let me know. A lot of you are aware of ashwagandha. But this product here claims it's the best, like they all do. But this is supposedly all organic and 100% ashwagandha and pepper extract. Nothing else in it, which a lot of other products do. And just tons of good results, remarks from people. So that's that. And before we get on to the questions, something I like to do every once in a while is recommend something called Shane's Law Petition. Shane was a victim of a nasty, intrusive smear campaign from a narcissist. A narcissist sat there and smeared Shane and attacked him for so many years. him and his wife. Shane couldn't find any help. There was nowhere else to turn, he felt, and he took his own life. A lot of you have been smeared and attacked and talked bad about, so a lot of you can understand that feeling, I'm sure. Very hopeless, very helpless. There's not much hope or help out there for people that are experiencing this. It's an awful experience. And Shane took his own life, and someone he knows didn't let him die in vain, and they started a petition called Shane's Law Petition to hopefully start laws in stopping this kind of social attacks. When you go on just YouTube, you can pick any genre, any topic you want. I don't care if it's NFL, makeup, nutrition, anything. And there will always be some POSs sitting there trashing people, attacking people, making up lies. It's awful. It's nasty. It's disgusting. It's demoralizing. And it's just really bad for society. And I'm tired of this. So I found this a few years ago. I've been recommending it or suggesting that you people please follow the link below. Just in the description box, you'll see Shane's Law Petition. Follow it and just tap yes. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. I really appreciate it. And so does everybody in Shane's family. This needs to stop. And this has really gotten traction. I'm not saying it's from me, but since I started recommending this stuff, the petitions, the people have doubled or tripled. It's been insane. So this is definitely going somewhere. So if you could, please, I encourage you to sign this petition, say yes, and I thank you very, very much. All right, let's get started with the questions. Not that many. That's okay. But please, all of you, I encourage you to ask questions. Ask. Keep asking. Give me feedback. Let me know what you think of my answers. If I misunderstand you in any way, or you misunderstand me, just ask again. Let me know. Tell me if I miss your question. I didn't do it on purpose. Sometimes, and I'm sorry, but sometimes my channel, YouTube, just drops people's questions and remarks, and I find out later when they're mad. So just ask again, please, and keep a little dialogue going if you can. Yeah, so let's get started with the questions. All I ask is you guys, please tell your location. Tell us where you are. Let us know. I appreciate it. And a lot of other people are interested in knowing that too. Thank you. All right, first one's from Isabel. Izzy. Hi, Isabel. I can't remember where you're from. You've been with me for a while. Sorry, I can't remember your location. This beautiful soul helped become awakened to what narcissist abuse is all about. It has been 3 years and I'm still healing. The good thing about it is that now I'm able to remove myself from dysfunctional relationships on all levels. Throughout my healing, I became a pointillist artist. Life is beautiful. God will give you the strength to overcome all challenges and have to have a clear mind. Thanks so much, David. Thanks for helping the collective in the process of healing. Love always, Isabel. You're welcome, Isabel. Thank you very much. Thanks for sharing this. I don't want just everyone's trauma stories. It's great to hear what they've done with it and hear some positive stories. Thank you, Isabel. All right, let's get to a question. D from Germany. Hello, D. Thanks for answering my question. I actually don't think I'm too sensitive. Good. In fact, I think I question my intuition too much. Someone actually told me the root of all evil is your sensitivity. And unfortunately, I think he's a narcissist. His closest friends tell him he often says things that are transgression. I liked this guy, so it's another bad experience. I have a bad picker. Gotta end it. Thank you. I'm sorry, D. I'm sorry for your loss. I am. And especially if you've made these mistakes before. It's damaging. A bad picker has to do with how you feel about yourself. It really does. We, all humans gravitate toward what they identify with. And narcissists are neglectful. They've been traumatized. They don't know who they are. And there's something familiar about that we gravitate towards too. But we also don't believe we're worthy of something better, of something healthier, something nicer. Okay. And I wrote down here self-doubt, because that's what you're doing. You're doubting yourself, and that's a symptom of childhood neglect. Because children that grow up with tons of support and love and security don't doubt themselves all throughout their adulthood. They also don't have a bad picker. I wrote, self-doubt is the opposite of self-awareness. So maybe try to listen to your body and accept your emotions. So we're not too sensitive, okay? So our body is doing things. That's emotions. We aren't really in control of that. The best way to have some bearing on it and manage it and express it and process these things is to listen to it. Be very aware. That's yourself. Your emotions are part of who you are. They're yourself. The more you're aware of your emotions, the more you have self-awareness. With self-awareness, you can start processing your emotions, okay? And we don't doubt ourselves and believe that we're too sensitive. We also, the more healthier and more mature we become emotionally, we also react emotionally less, okay? So that might be something what you're talking about too. So keep healing, D. Keep healing, okay? Thank you. Willa. Hello, Willa. From Jersey. Thanks for answering my question. Your reply is spot on correct. I'm so glad you enjoyed vacation. Thank you, Willa. My earlier comments seemed to disappear. See? I'm sorry. You are spreading much therapy and healing to many. People should take a look at the people in their inner circle. They just might have a toxic person pretending to be a loved one. Really super cute video at the end. Thank you, Willa. And, this is what we say. We come out of these relationships and we had this toxic person that we were married to, sleeping with, living with, right? And we realized after, oh my God, they're toxic. And they were pretending I didn't know. And I get that. Here's what I wrote. Thank you. I believe we must always evaluate our relationships by making sure that our values match and that they add comfort and not stress, and they are equal, reciprocated. So very important to have a healthy, functional, growing, loving relationship with anybody. I don't care if it's your friend, your family, your lovers, your children, your parents, any kind of relationship, interpersonal relationship with somebody. Values must match. Must. And you're all learning now that the person that you're with doesn't value some of the same morals that you value, right? And you're just finding out now, months, days, weeks, months, years later. And so that tells you that we don't know people right away. So we don't jump into bed with somebody right away emotionally or physically, okay? We don't share everything. We don't start paying for everything. We don't invite them into our house. We don't introduce them to our children. We don't sign contracts and agreements. And we don't tell them about our past. And okay, all right? We take a long time to get to know somebody. And that is the beauty of a relationship, not the goal line. It's building it. It's getting to know your partner and appreciating them more and more and becoming more and more attracted to who they are, not what they are and how they look. Okay? So we evaluate our relationships, and we do this all the time. All the time. People that are watching this video, we have problems with relationships, and that means that our relationships have added stress. Relationships are meant to add comfort. That's why we're all here today. Human beings on this planet. Relationships, adding comfort, helping us to get to this point. Okay, so relationships, we must value the same things, same morals. I don't care if they just say it. And it must feel good, right? Lots of communication, being vulnerable, emotional needs are met. And what else I write here? And that it's equal efforts, right? How many times do you see the female always trying to get the guy to open up, to tell him how he feels, to listen to her, to try to let's go to counseling. She makes the appointment. She makes him go. No. If he's not trying equally, then it's going to be done, over with, okay? Everyone on this planet is worthy of equal reciprocation because we're all equal. And when somebody doesn't do that, they're saying you're not equal. And once you allow them, you're saying I'm not equal. Okay? Okay. Thanks, Willa. Good to see you again. Always. Willa is a major supporter and contributor to this channel. And I appreciate you very much, Willa. Thank you. All right. Clayton says, been broke up for almost 2 months and I'm still dying inside. I'm so sorry. I went no contact 3 days ago. So we broke up 2 months ago. You went no contact 3 days ago. I kind of say they're the same. It really doesn't matter if we're together or broken up. If you're having sex and talking and still getting abused, you can't get better. Funny, why would I want to be with someone who hurt me? Isn't that interesting? most of my clients love their abuser until they figure out that they don't. Definition of a codependent relationship would, in simple terms, would be the relationship has problems and we don't fix them and we don't end it. I'm being abused, but I want them back. I miss them. I love them. It's dependency. Dependency. It's emotional dependency. I wrote, why do drug addicts, hardcore drug addicts, methamphetamines, heroin, cocaine, why do they keep doing the drugs that's killing them? Why do they keep putting poison in their mouth, up their nose, in their veins that's killing them? It's not just because it feels good. Become dependent on that feeling. Can't raise our hormones, our feel-good hormones ourselves anymore. We're dependent on this relationship to do that. An addiction. Can't get much unhealthier than that. Thank you, Clayton. I think I missed something. And then, Clayton continues, says, I'm with her today. Well, screw the 3 days no contact. For my birthday, I am, I don't even need to read more. I'm sorry, Clayton, and happy birthday. Sorry, it's not going to be a happy birthday because you chose to be with this person who abuses you on your birthday. Because you're hoping that you'd feel good today. You're hoping that she'd be a little nicer today. You're hoping that she'd finally give you a little something that you want and need today because it's your birthday. That would suggest that she's capable. Let me read this again. Clayton says, I'm with her today for my birthday, but tomorrow she will be gone. Some birds just isn't meant to be caged. I understand it now. We won't be back together. She just wants sex and to hang out. She doesn't care who you are, just what you are. Tomorrow I start no contact on her. It's going to kill me. But I know I have to because I won't get away from her. Last night I got the woman I fell in love with. It was incredible. I understand it's not personal. That's interesting. Last night I got the woman I fell in love with. It was incredible. You said I understand it's not personal. No, because she doesn't know you, Clayton. I bet she doesn't even know who you are. She doesn't care. Because that would mean that she cares about your feelings, what you value and your opinion and what you need and what you want. She doesn't. I know she doesn't. What felt incredible is serotonin, dopamine, and oxytocin. That's what felt incredible, not her. Trust me. She hurt you. She hurt you again. And your hormones went up and she left and it went down again. And this is what causes the dependency. Clayton, please find support. I'd hate to see you keep doing this. I'd hate it. And I'm sure the people that love you in your life would hate to see it even more. We all need help in our life. We all need support. And it's okay to ask for it. It raises your self-worth. You have to believe you're worthy of getting the help that you ask for. Thank you, Clayton. Good luck, buddy. Happy birthday, and I'm very sorry it was bad. Because no matter how good you felt, it ended. It's like asking somebody who's addicted to gambling. Isn't it great? They'll be like, what do you mean? Oh, that you win sometimes. They'll be like, yeah. Because gamblers lose. Isn't heroin great? I bet. I've never done it, but isn't it great doing it? It must be. I heard it feels amazing. They'll say, oh yeah, it's great. Okay. D from Germany again. She goes by Deeper Roots, Higher Self. I kind of like that. She uses her name, Deeper. Hi, D. I've read in the book, The Betrayal Bond by Patrick Carnes, that anger is a healthy emotion because it indicates the boundaries have been crossed. Not quoting word for word. Well, we could say a healthy emotion that it seems too judgmental. I'm not saying Patrick is judging me or anybody else. I'm just saying I don't know. I mean, and I get it. What's a healthy emotion? He says anger is a healthy one. I guess what would be an unhealthy emotion? Depression and anxiety and worry, right? I get that. But We've got to accept our emotions. We've got to accept what our body's doing. It's the first step in processing them. If we don't express and process them, this stays open forever and people stay angry forever. That angry old man on the corner of your street, who just hates everybody and no one ever visits them. And he's not mad at something that happened today. He's not mad at something that happened yesterday, last week, last month, last year, probably not even last decade. I bet he's still angry about something that happened 40, 50 years ago because he doesn't express his emotion. Because when we express our emotions, they open and we close them and we're done. Anger is a good one that we lose the source of. And part of that is society's fault. It really is. We put so much judgment and negativity and frowning upon anger. That's wrong. That's wrong. It's okay to be angry. It's okay. It makes me angry now. There's nothing wrong with being angry. And we don't judge our emotions and say this one's wrong and this one's right. We don't have control over it like that. Okay? It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be mad. We just need to be careful how we express it and not scare people and be violent. That's it. We need to learn healthy ways to do this, and there are tons. But society says not expressing anger is bad. Anger is bad. I've been gaslit, smeared, and accused by narcissists who can't get their way with me, saying, you're just angry, you're angry. They don't care if they made you angry, you're angry. Okay, I'm angry. What's the problem? Did I do something to scare you? Am I violent? Am I raising my voice, banging on stuff and throwing stuff around? No, I'm not. It's okay to be angry. So he says anger shows you that your boundary been crossed. Yeah. I used to not get angry. I used to get frustrated and stressed. And then finally started getting angry and people crossed my boundaries years and years ago. And now a lot of times I won't even get that angry because I feel like I'm in control. It's not personal. These are people that do not have boundaries, because people that cross boundaries don't have them either. But anyways, yeah. I like that. I said too many people frown on anger. We all get angry and it's good. We just need to be aware of how we express it. Thanks, D. Again.